Hello, my peeps. Today is day 12 of our school.com journey. So, if you've been keeping up, for those who don't know, my name is Daniel Guy, and I'm a self-taught software engineer, and I recently started a school.com community. This community is for people who are learning and growing to become software engineers. Now, to kind of speed you up on the progress that I'm at right now, I have one member at $100 a month. So that is $100 of profit, or as I like to say, $100 MRR, monthly recurring revenue. So very cool. It's kind of crazy to think about that someone is like literally giving me money to teach, but I guess it's not that crazy, but I think it's a little crazy. Now, I'm kind of documenting my process and doing it because I think it'd be really cool to look back 5, 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years from now. And even if I don't continue on my school journey and I go in another direction, I think it would still just be cool to have these recordings and post it and also give some inspiration, because I really think that anything is possible as long as you just put the effort behind it. But to kind of explain where I left off, I got one person in the community by basically telling all my friends if they wanted to join. The only person that joined was a person that was really into tech, which go figure, right? So I think the next step for me would be asking more people that I know. And I also wanted to start doing paid ads. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, and I don't know how to do paid ads, but I will learn. So that will be the next step to get more people in. There is still something in the back of my mind that I'm thinking about, which is in order to get more people in, I really want the product to be good, because the whole point, for me at least, is that I want the product to be so good that people tell their friends about it. And the value that I'm adding is good. I think it's really good, but I don't know if it's enough. So currently what I'm doing is I'm doing a weekly call with me, and that's on Mondays, a weekly call on Mondays. But also, if that person needs help with anything coding related, I can hop on a call, and I'm 24/7 in touch with them whenever they need at all. So that, I think, is a big chunk of value. I also think I also have roadmaps that I do. So I make individual roadmaps for each person learning how to code, as in, like, if you want to become a software engineer, I've got a roadmap for you. But also, if you want to become a cybersecurity mixed in with software engineer, like the person I have in my group now, I can also do that. Even though I don't know fully cybersecurity, I do understand the software engineering side about it, and I can combine the two just using some Google searches and looking at job applications for a security engineer. Also, just by Googling security software engineer, you can kind of get a lot of what the requirements are, but that's kind of like a whole different topic. That is one of the things that I add value by, though, is just being able to be a helper for the person, right? So I have these weekly calls plus 24/7 communication plus these roadmaps, these individual roadmaps. What else do I do? I also do resume reviews. So I do resume reviews to make sure that, you know, your software engineer resume looks good. Also job openings. So do job openings for that specific person. If you're local, I will look at your local area. And look at your job openings and give you weekly updates on your job openings so that you can apply and you can make projects based on those things. If you're not in the local area, like let's say I also do non-local areas. So let's say Amazon or a smaller company is doing a remote job for some reason, then I would also post those in there as well. So try to give as much information that's consumable within a month. So that's like, I don't want to overwhelm the person with like 24/7. Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Because it's also not good for them. Like if they think that they're not getting enough value, or as in I'm paying $100, right? And it's like, I'm not even using all of it. I don't want them to ever have that thought where it's like, oh, I'm not even using all of it. I'd rather have them have the thought of like, I'm using it all, than I'm not using all of it. I want them to use everything, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is I want to take everything that I have right now. I don't want to add anything. I just want to make what I have currently better. So that's kind of the idea of the school. What my community going further is just everything that I'm doing right now, just better, and over time, just keep upgrading. And I think that's how I'm going to get to a product so good that people tell their friends about it. And I wouldn't need to do paid ads. I would just get more people in, and that person tells another person, and that person tells another person. So I think that would be really, really good. Just let the product do the outreach for me. I think paid ads would still be a good idea, maybe, just so I would learn. But I think focusing on like 80% on the product and 20% on ads, it would be a good estimate moving forward with the school outreach. I don't really have any goals for MRR, no monthly recurring revenue goals. More just like I want to provide a lot of value and make sure that I'm providing the value, because it is a lot of money. $100 a month for anyone, I would say, is a good amount of money. But the way I think of it is that if I'm able to give this person, or not give them, but if I'm able to work with somebody and make them a $60,000 opportunity, I think I could charge at least a half of a percent of that. That's my view on it. There is a bunch of free courses, but what you don't get is one-on-one. I'm going to be with you throughout the whole thing, and you won't have this feeling of being lost, or that this is not worth it, because I will be showing you that, hey, I did this and I know I got you it, and I will work my butt off to make you win, to make sure that you win. And yeah, that's kind of my whole mantra behind this, is that I will make sure that you win. I will make sure that you win, and I will make sure that you win. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I can't make you win, and together, like, we are gonna win, as long as you just give me some effort every single day. Just give me some effort, just like 15-30 minutes, an average of 15-30 minutes, and I'm good with that. Just give me that time and we're gonna win. Whoops. But it's going good. I think it's going good. We're on day 12, so day 12 of my first business. I've never gone this far. I've never actually made a profit before, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. But there is some expenses that I don't think I've told the video yet. There's some expenses. To host a group on school.com, you have to pay $100 a month. So I'm basically breaking even, but I don't care because I'm breaking even. I'm not losing money, so I'm good, which is a good feeling. I'm not like dying out here. But I want to take it slow, focus on the product, focus on getting better. Those are just the things that I'm working on. Is there anything else? I think that's pretty much it. We will check in next week. Going good. I think I'm gonna do this weekly. We'll see how it goes.